2025, a silent but powerful revolution is reshaping the landscape, quite literally. Across cities, suburbs, and rural expanses, the bulldozer is no longer just a symbol of brute force and demolition, it's become the centerpiece of a technological and ecological transformation. Dubbed the Bulldozer Revolution, this global shift in land use and development is driven by the fusion of artificial intelligence, sustainable engineering, and geopolitical demand for rapid infrastructure expansion. It's not just about leveling land anymore. These machines have evolved into intelligent agents capable of analyzing terrain, optimizing energy usage, and executing tasks with surgical precision. The change began with a pressing need to address urban overcrowding, climate resilience, and decaying infrastructure. Governments and private industries around the world invested billions into reimagining how land should be prepared and developed. In response, the heavy equipment industry underwent a total reinvention. 2025's bulldozers aren't powered by fossil fuels alone. They're hybrid, solar-assisted, and in some cases fully electric. Built-in AI systems monitor environmental impact in real time, adjusting operations to minimize disruption to local ecosystems. These machines now communicate with satellites, drones, and city planning databases to ensure they work in harmony with long-term development goals. Massive projects have launched under this new wave. In Africa, AI-powered bulldozers are carving out climate-smart agricultural zones, transforming arid land into fertile plots through soil-sensitive grading and water channeling algorithms. In Southeast Asia, they're creating flood-resistant urban zones with precision elevation mapping. And in Europe, older neighborhoods are being carefully dismantled and reshaped for green infrastructure without erasing cultural history, thanks to careful robotic handling and archaeological data overlays. Even disaster zones, once plagued by chaotic cleanup efforts, are being rapidly restored with fleets of autonomous dozers that work night and day, guided by real-time geospatial data. The private sector has embraced the revolution too. Construction companies are now racing to integrate bulldozer fleets into digital twin models of cities, virtual replicas that allow simulations and testing before a single blade touches the earth. This approach reduces waste, cost, and risk. Imagine a scenario where an entire neighborhood redevelopment is rehearsed digitally, refined, and then executed flawlessly by machines that can build exact contours without human fatigue or error. It's no longer science fiction, it's 2025. What makes this bulldozer revolution truly radical isn't just the hardware, but the new philosophy it embodies. Rather than being the destroyers of nature, these machines are now programmed to cooperate with it. Sensors embedded in the soil read moisture and nutrient levels, informing operators or AI systems to preserve topsoil, reroute operations around tree roots, and identify endangered species habitats. Instead of sweeping destruction, there's precision reshaping. Of course, this doesn't come without controversy. Critics warn of job displacement, especially among traditional operators and construction workers. However, proponents argue that while some roles are changing, others are being created. Remote machinery coordinators, AI maintenance engineers, data analysts for land design. There is a learning curve, yes, but also a vast opportunity for a new skilled workforce to emerge. Some programs are already underway in countries like India, Brazil, and the United States, where workers are being retrained to manage and supervise these high-tech machines. Then there's the question of control. With bulldozers capable of functioning with minimal human input, some fear the potential misuse by authoritarian regimes or rogue actors. What happens if autonomous machinery is turned into a tool for forced eviction or illegal development? This is why international regulation is catching up fast. The UN's newly formed Global Council on Autonomous Machinery Ethics is working on a framework that ensures transparency, accountability, and human oversight in every major project involving AI-driven bulldozing. Despite the challenges, the benefits are already evident. Projects that used to take years are now completed in months. Land once deemed too risky or unmanageable is being transformed into thriving zones for housing, food production, or renewable energy deployment. The carbon footprint of land development is dropping. And with improved planning and execution, fewer communities are being displaced or harmed by hasty development. Even culturally, the bulldozer is being reimagined. What was once seen as the cold face of industrialism is now appearing in pop culture as a symbol of renewal. Artists, filmmakers and writers are portraying these machines as characters of change, bridging the gap between nature and progress. In schools, kids are learning not just about bulldozers as machines, but as part of a broader story about sustainability, innovation, and design. As we look forward, the bulldozer revolution of 2025 stands as a reminder that technology, when aligned with thoughtful human vision, can reshape our world not by force, but with finesse. The ground beneath our feet isn't just being moved, it's being reimagined. The future is being graded and shaped by a new generation of machines, smart, sustainable, and ready to build a better world.